SQL code is at the heart of many revenue-generating applications, so it's important that the code running in those applications is correct and can be relied upon. You don't want to find out about mistakes in your code once it's been deployed to production. Those mistakes could end up costing you revenue in terms of application downtime and take developers away from value-adding activities to go and fix bugs. What if you could be more confident that the code you're deploying to production was correct and wouldn't end up costing you money down the line? With Oracle's developer platform and Autonomous Data Warehouse, or ADW for short, you can implement modern software development best practices to bring more reliability and dependability to your applications. Today we're going to look at the developer platform and Autonomous Data Warehouse and see how we can automate code quality checks and automate our application's deployment. We'll be using some of the features of developer platform and also extending the platform with a few open source tools. We'll be using some of the developer platform's features such as issue boards, code repositories, and pipelines, which are automated task sequences, among more. In a typical workflow, a developer will write code, commit that code, it may go to a quality assurance team, and then into production. This is great if the developer hasn't made any mistakes or if the quality assurance team can catch those mistakes. But why rely on people when we have computers to find those errors? If we begin again at the developer writing code, this time we'll have them commit their code to a repository and developer platform. Once this code has been committed, the developer platform will run an automated workflow to run our automated quality checks and only deploy to production if all goes well. This will give us the confidence that the code we're putting in production is passing our predefined quality measures. Let's begin in developer platform, taking a look at the issues board. Here we can see that a bug has been reported. We drill in, we can see what it's in relation to and see the time that it was reported. This will be important when we go to restore our database in test back to a copy of production close to the time the error is reported. The developer can now begin their work in SQL Developer. They can write their code, write their unit tests, and deploy this code to developer platform from here in the development application. Once that code is committed to the developer platform, it'll hit the repository and trigger a build, which holds our pipeline with these automated steps. Let's go into a little more detail about what each of these steps is doing. At the beginning of the flow, the developer will write code. Once finished, commit that code to our repository and developer platform. Once that change is detected by the platform, it'll kick off our pipeline. The first step in our pipeline is the static code analysis run by SonarQube, which will check for syntax errors and other common mistakes. Once that is complete, developer platform will restore a copy of our Autonomous Data Warehouse database into a test environment where we can run our code and complete our tests. Once the database is up, we can run our unit tests. We'll be using a library called UTP-SQL to run our unit tests. Once those tests are complete, they'll report their results in a format digestible by the developer platform, which allows us to see our test results right in the developer platform's dashboard. Provided our static code analysis and unit tests pass all of our quality standards, we can now deploy our code to production. At this point, we can also turn down our testing database, as we'll no longer be needing it, and this will allow us to only pay for it while it's in use. Let's go over the architecture. Here we have our developer using the application SQL Developer to write their code and unit tests, committing that code to the developer platform. We saw different features of the developer platform such as agile boards, source control, code scan integration, and pipelines, the continuous integration and continuous deployment feature. Developer supports Ruby, Python, Node, Go, Java, .NET, as well as many other languages. Deployment targets for developer include Oracle Cloud. Today we've used Autonomous Data Warehouse as our deployment target, but you can also choose to deploy to on-premise servers. So now you've seen how Oracle's developer platform and Autonomous Data Warehouse can be a powerful combination in the automation of your application deployments. With little setup, you can have a process that brings reliability and repeatability to your deployments, helps prevent bugs from making it to production, saves your developers time by reducing the number of bugs they have to fix, and save you money by preventing costly application downtime due to errors.